Welcome back, guys. It's Klokriecher for another book review, and today I've got the Yoda Chronicles with me. And yeah, this book is a 2013 book. Recommended ages 6 and up, and it comes with one exclusive minifigure, the Special Forces Commando. And yeah, this is the same concept we got with some other books, like the character encyclopedia or the visual dictionary, where we got the Han and Luke with the medal. And the book cost 14.95 euros in Germany and 15 euros 40 in Austria, which is kind of odd. So I don't really know what's up with that, but anyway, that's good to know. I don't know how much this is in the US, but anyway, this is the German version right here, and here we have the figure inside, and I will take it out in a few minutes. But anyway, as you can see, it's a very shiny book. We like that. I think it's a good way to attract people to buy this book and have fun with it. And this little part here, this little area where the figure is actually in that, but it's it's already in pieces. It's the previous books for the Star Wars, the character encyclopedia and the visual dictionary. The figures have been built already, so that's interesting to see that. So I will take that figure out of that area here, and then I will take a closer look at this figure, and I will do it right now. Alright, and I will get the figure out of this area here, and I will be very carefully, because I don't wanna destroy anything here. There we go. That was a nice opening, and the figure looks very cool. Excuse me. But here's a nice armor and the new clone trooper face, and comes the stormtrooper helmet mold here, which is reprinted, by the way. So very awesome printing. Now there's a blue one, which kind of reminds me a little bit of Captain America, with that blue and the shield which he got, and with the red marking. Let me know in the comments if you also think that the blue one kind of reminds you of Captain America. And yeah, this is the back printing, very nice armor. Again, here's the face. So yeah, now let's move on to the details of that book. Alright, and here we have the close-up of the book. I will get through the book very quickly, because I don't want to spoil it too much for you, but we get some sets and figures here, like the Palpatine's arrest set, which I don't have yet, but I think it's a really cool looking set from Star Wars Episode 3, where Mace, Windu, Agent Kolar, Stacey Teen and Kit Fisto tried to arrest Chancellor Palpatine. And we get the duel, the Senate room. I think that was a nice thing. However, Lego never made that Senate room as a playset. You can take out these little flying thingies. That would be a nice set to get for a future Lego Star Wars set, but right now we don't have that. And some other sets, figures and informations. It's mainly about Yoda, his enemies and some of the other masters we get here, and even some parts of the cartoon shows. I think Padawan Menace or Empire Strikes Out, but I think this was Padawan Menace, which was on the Blu-ray, which I didn't get because I don't have a Blu-ray. But anyway, and here's some also clones like Commander Gree, Commander Cody, Waffle, Captain Rex, and some other great clone troopers. And there's the Special Forces clone trooper, the Special Forces Commando, by the way. And I think there was the Jack 14 with the new Jack 14 Starfighter set. That looks really amazing. This is where the blue version of that guy comes in, which I told you kind of reminds me of Captain America. And this guy here kind of reminds me a little bit of the energy ninjas from Ninjago with that lightning, around the eyes, and that arm, the translucent arm with the printing, kind of reminds me a little bit of the extremist soldiers from Iron Man 3. So that's very awesome. And let me know in the comments what you think about the translucent arm piece. I think that looks really amazing. I kind of had the feeling that Lego is trying to find out some ways to make translucent minifigures so that they can probably do the Ghost Spirit figures of Yoda, Obi-Wan, also known as Ben Kenobi, and Anakin from the end of Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. I think that would be a nice touch, but I think right now this is going to be a prototype of that. But it's cool. I really like that figure. I think he looks very awesome with that face. And that Starfighter here, the black Starfighter, looks really amazing as far as reviews go. I think the play features are very awesome. And I think this is a great looking set. It's not a vehicle which you probably recognize from the TV show or the movie, so it seems that Lego has made that vehicle up, but I don't know, because Star Wars is actually a licensed theme, and I don't know if Lego is actually allowed to make things up for the Star Wars universe. Maybe they will get some ideas just for Lego only, or just like we've seen on the Padawan Menace or the Empire Strikes Out, and now the Yoda Chronicles, and even for vehicles which will be exclusive vehicles just for these series. So that's very awesome. Really like this book and can't complain about that. Really like that heart here, by the way. This was one of the older X-Wings, the second X-Wing. I don't know which one. I think this was the 2004 version, I believe. It has a Dagobah version of Luke. I hope they will remake this set one day. That would be awesome. The book has 68 pages, so lots of great stuff we get with this book. I think this is a great buy here, but I think mainly it's because for the figure alone, this guy looks really amazing. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about this book. Do you have this book? And do you have this clone trooper? And what do you think of the clone trooper? Also, do you think that the blue clone trooper reminds you a lot of Captain America? And yeah, don't forget to check out my playlist for all of my other book reviews I've uploaded there. And also don't forget to check out my website for some cool Lego stuff I've uploaded there. And we will see you guys next time. Peace.